What a magnificent morning. October the 1st. Beautiful autumn colors finally here. Good morning everyone and welcome back to the farm. We have had some very massive changes around the farm, and as you can see, we have finally planted some leaf trees around almost everywhere. So now we have beautiful colors in the October, and other massive changes that you might be able to tell around there. We have made the mammoth forestry effort. We have felled over 2,400 trees from our land, from all around the farm as well. We fixed some of the areas, but we made a massive new area over there for the vineyard that I was talking about in the last episode. So we had 4,005 tons of logs after the forestry effort was done, and that netted us 8.8 million euros. Once again, the logging company took their 12% commission of the work, which was 1,064,000 euros. So that netted us in total 7.8 million euros after the commission. Then I had the rock demolition company here to take care of 12 massive boulders from around the field we created. As per usual, that was 5,000 each. So that made 60,000 euros plus 6,500 euros for other expenses, travel, moving the stone and other stuff like that. So that was in total 66,500 euros. And other landscaping expenses were 78,612 euros. So we made about 7.6 million in total. And as you can see, I only have 3.8 million euros left, meaning I spent almost 4 million euros in new investment. We have a lot of new production facilities around here. We have many new tractors and other equipment, and we have a beautiful winery for the next summer when we get to plant the grapes in April, I believe. Here, March. We can start planting grapes in March. So when that is done, we have a winery here to produce either red wine, white wine, or sparkling grape juice. So enormous changes has taken place. And next I will show you around a bit. So the first thing to check is the winery in here. It's right at the edge of our land in here. Look at this. Let me show you around a bit. So here we are. People can drive in from there, park their cars over here, and then we have a restaurant and winery tasting area here. I tried to make it functioning and a beautiful place for people and families to visit. So here is the name of the winery. Helmberg Winery. Welcome everyone. Wine tasting, restaurant and collections. And And then we have the wine production area here. Well, the wine packaging area. And some worker vehicles. And here we will be delivering our grapes. They will be loaded into the cellar over there. And the processing will start in these silos. Oh, my tanker has moved. We need to fix that. That's a wine tank. We can move the materials related in this with this tanker. And then some changes around here as well. New trees everywhere. As you can see, we now have beautiful leaf trees all around the farm. And I built here a new area for 2 new open air gardens, which we will be producing a lot of potatoes with. I also, even though we have the free water spot here, it's a pretty slow process refilling from the lake. So I bought this simplistic yet very fast water filling point. And yes, we are going to pay for the water, but I rather pay for it and have the refill operation moving forward faster rather than get it free. It's not that expensive. So we need to take care of these today. Other changes. Not much around here, but here we have, I built a spinnery next to our sheep. As you can see, the sheep are already producing some wool, and now it's easy for us to transport the wool with this forklift into the spinnery and start making fabric with it. So this is the spinnery, a new trailer for transporting those items. And here's the backyard with the gate for the workers to have a break. And here are our sheep. Then I built a new massive garage hall in here. And we have some new equipment here as well. As you can see, our Massey Ferguson fast tracked and our other tractors are now here ready for the mowing operation to begin. I bought 2 more mowing sets in order to make the mowing faster and more efficient. And I bought a new John Deere tractor as well. We have another bale wrapper as well, so we can start the operation flying. Our tanker, the old water tanker, is here now. We have a grass field roller over here. And then we have a grain mill and a bakery next to it. And in here we have a new trailer for these products as well. And there's a lizard forklift in this small shelter, so we can move the flour to the bakery easier and faster. Then the biggest new area here, a massive field. We have a dairy here. We are going to be producing butter from milk. A new trailer for this area as well, as you can see, and a lizard forklift in this shelter for these products. We have a tailor shop making clothes. When we get the fabric from the spinnery, we bring it here and start producing clothes. And then this new hall is purely for grape production tools. Place to refill. This is a liquid fertilizer tank. And then the field. This will be our grape vineyard here. It's the biggest field we have. And it's now ready for mowing, and after that I will create a field and make it proper for the next March when we can plant the grapes. Then we have a couple of smaller fields I created here. This one and this one. We will see what we plant there. I haven't figured that out quite yet. And then there's a third extra field in here at the western end of the area. Like so. So we have a couple of new fields for different things. For the production chains, we will just have to figure out what to do with it. And as I have a 4-year-old son who loves cows, I was unsure about the safety of the manure pit here, so I got rid of that. I bought a liquid silo extension unit here. That's a manure pit, and then we have 3 extra slurry tanks here underground. That's 100,000 liters each, so that's 300,000 liters extra silo space for slurry. A new hall there as well, a new garage, some new equipment, which I will show you after I get this drone back to me. So these are the main changes. We have some wind turbines here as well, and there, smaller ones, producing energy and income. So I have put, as I said, nearly 4 million euros into expansion and development of the farm. So let's get back here. Let me just grab the drone. There you go. And then let's take a look at the new equipment in the halls we have. Here we are. A massive new hall with the doors on every side. It's very handy. We can drive through, come and go as we please from all directions. And this is the new John Deere that I purchased. 8RX 410 E23. And I cannot for the life of mine to remember the power it has. So it has 458 horsepower. I bought it from the second-hand market, and it was such a good deal that I just wanted to have one of these massive, powerful John Deere track tractors. Then we have had some other changes with the machinery as well. I took the twin tires off from all the tractors that had it for the mowing season now in October, so we can use these tractors better. These are the old Varios that I had. 2 sets of new mowers and the bale wrapper, a second one, to help with the baling. Then the other new equipment are found here. So I decided to let go my original Fendt Vario Challenger because it had some problem with many of the tools. There was a hitch problem. So I bought a new one. And this is not a Challenger version. This is a AGCO 1050 version of the same tractor. So this is our new big boy. It has 517 horsepower, so it's pretty much the same tractor, just without the massive monster truck wheels. So it's pretty much the same, and this one is a new one. And the problem with the original Challenger was its hitch. This hitch over here was placed in front of this ball hitch here, extended a bit in front of here, and that caused a problem with most of the PTO stuff. For example here, where the hitch is above the PTO, so the hitch went here and the PTO was unable to connect to the PTO connection. But this one has the hitch in the right position, and this actually works down through this slot here. It can move down and up as required for any connection, because here you have the PTO under the hitch and here you have it over the hitch. So it can change and take all needed connections. That's a ball hitch and the PTO is above it, so it works with the ball hitch here just fine. And then I bought a new Class Action 960. Now this has 445 horsepower and is our big boy 2.0, if you will. Although this is more powerful and a bit bigger, this is a great companion for all the hardest, toughest work we need to do around here. So both of these are new tractors, not from the second-hand market. And then I bought from the second-hand market a used Landini 723 Robo 6 because it was available for a good price. It's a really nice tractor. I believe it has 225. So that's a good addition to all the work we need to do around, as we are now getting into a phase where we will be doing a lot of work at the same day, during the same day. So we need more tractors as well. So that's a great addition to our fleet of tractors as well. And then we have some changes here at the cow barn. I bought a new JCB telehandler Agri Pro just to have a more massive and more powerful, with a better reach, telehandler at the farm to do all the bale work we need to be doing. And then the new hall, the new garage. We have new equipment here as well. We have a new McCormick X8 631 VT drive. Now this one is a new as well. I decided to buy this for the cow barn work we need to do around here, because I bought a new TMR wagon, Silo King Trail Line System 1000 plus 4535. That's a mouthful. But this one is a 45,000 liter mixer wagon, and this requires, if I recall correctly, 240 horsepower to run. 240 horsepower. So it's a bit heavier version and a bigger version of the earlier mixer wagon we had, and I decided to buy this beautiful new McCormick to do all these cow barn work around here. So that's why it's here. That's why I bought it. Then we have the vineyard and the grape work machines in that new area that I will be showing you next. Over here. So we have a refueling station here and a liquid fertilizer tank next to the future vineyard. And here we have a couple of new tractors as well. Where is the light switch? There you go. So we have an electric Hurliman E2 motor here. A beautiful smaller tractor, very handy around the vineyard work. And then I bought a Valtra G series G923. Now this is a very handy tractor for the vineyard work as well. And it has a front PTO connection, just like this one. So we can do all the work we need to do around the vineyard with these tractors. Then we have a mulcher, a cultivator, both 2.2 meters, and we have the pre-pruner Provitis MP machine here, the bigger grape trailer, the vineyard fertilizer sprayer over here, and then of course the grape harvester. All these I bought as new ones because of course it just didn't happen to be available in the second-hand market, so I had to invest a lot of money into these to get everything ready for when the April comes next year and we can plant the grapes and start to work with them. And I also have a roller here for when the field needs rolling between the grape rows. And if we need one, we have the front loader tool available here for both tractors, as they have front loader attachers, both of them. So there you go. That's pretty much the update that has taken place between the end of September and now the beginning of October. And next we will need to get to work with the mowing. The cows need their food. We need to transport the milk to the dairy production facility. We need to take care of the new gardens and the old one as well. And we have some lime to sell. So we will start by checking the map. So here you now have the map of our current area. Here is our land area. And here is the new area as I've made it here in the GPS map. You can see it's 21.25 hectares. Now the previous major area over here is 22.85 hectares, a bit bigger, but it has the 3 fields, the bigger fields. But this vineyard is now 12.8 hectares, give or take. in size. So that's a massive vineyard area we have available, and then the 3 smaller fields in here. So this is the new area, and we are going to start with mowing everything. Actually, I think I better leave this around this corner here, so it's not in the way of the workers. Let's just leave it here, like so. And here are the stones, the pile of stone from all the boulders we destroyed in the new field. So they left the stones here, and we just need to... Well, we can just leave it be. It's not in the way, and we don't need that much stone anyway. So, we are going to start with the mowing process. And first we need to take these weights off these barrios and get the workers mowing. So let's get this here, and as you can see, it has now fully grown. It is now fully grown, ready to harvest the best possible yield. So we will take a worker to do this work. Let's see. So this is field 2, mowing and baling. So, because that's for the GPS field. So let's delete this and create a new one. Create job, CP field work, field position. Wait, let me just clear current course first. Then create job, CP field work, field position. So this one. 10.2 meters. Number of headlands. 1 should be just fine. Yes. Everything's looking fine. Generate fieldwork course. And then you can see it from here. It will start. It should go clockwise. From here. So let's check that. So this is the start point. And yes, it will go clockwise. So we can set it up for the worker, who can then start doing the work. I think that should be fine. Next, first waypoint, go. And off he goes. Then we will have another worker to follow that mower with the bale wrapper. We can do it with this. Oh, I forgot to connect the baler. Wow. There you go. Let's move on. So we will position this worker nearby. Over here. Maybe I will actually take clear the field of this grass first. Let me check the bale size. That is incorrect. 150 centimeter, and we will need to get the one bale out of the chamber first. So I need to do that before I take the worker to do it. There you go. Then we need to take that bale out of the way. Let's leave it here. There you go. Now that grass bale can stay there. And then we will start the worker job. So let's load up the same program. Oh, I didn't save it. I need to go here. Save course. Activate field 2, mowing and baling 10.2 meters. Like so. But now we can have this tractor here, this worker to take the same load course, activate, and now off you go, collecting and baling the grass. Let's see that it actually does the first bale correctly. And there it's coming. It's 5,500 liters and it's wrapping it. Yes. Now that's going well. Then the second set of mowing work. We need to drop the weight. Can just leave it there. Oh. Like so. And then start the mowing business on the new field. So let's get down to business here. Let's unfold the tools, make it happen. Yes, there you go. Now let's generate the work for that. For this GPS field, create job. Field positions this one. 10.1 headlands, you can do one headland. Start work on headland, sharp clockwise. Let's make that 7%. Yes, that's fine, generate. There you have it. And it's gonna start from here. Fine. Now we need to save that course to, let's make a new folder first. This is Vineyard. And save course, activate mowing and baling 10.2 meters. There you go. Now let's clear that and reload it. I've noticed it runs into a glitch sometimes. When you create it and then save it, it doesn't work, but when you load it again, it seems to work properly. So now we will just take this worker to the start point and let the work begin. So let's double check the direction. Yes. So you can start the work here. And off he goes. Thanks for the trip, and now you can go back to Vineyard Shed. See you there. Then we will have this massive John Deere to bale that field. Right, and we need to load that course play from here. Load course, activate. There you go. And you can start. Actually, let's take some of the grass from here. Oh wait, no. We need to check the bale size. 150. Wow, almost missed the first bale. There you go. Let's now pick some of this grass here, like so. Back up a bit. That's fine. Now you can start that work from there. And off he goes. Once more, we will check that the... Why did you leave this? What's going on? As you can see, there is something wrong with this setup. What are you doing? Let's try this again. First waypoint. Alright. These should work, no problem. There you go. Start your work. Alright. So now we will start this at the first waypoint. This is why you always need to double check that the workers are doing the correct work in the correct way. Otherwise, you are going to be in trouble. So now you start from the first waypoint with the same course. There you go. Now let's follow this until we get the first bale out, which will be now. Yes, now it's working as intended. All right. Next, we will put another mower, a third mower, to mow this first field we created in the very beginning. This one. That's grass as well. A smaller grass field. Thanks for the ride. Get back to your spot. And then we will take the fast track. Let's unfold everything and create the work order once more. Create job, field, this one. That's right, headland, do 1. Start work on headland clockwise and 7%. That seems to work well. There you go. Now let's save that here. Mowing and baling 10.2 meters. Saved, clear course. Now load it again. Activate. There you go. Now it's gonna start from there. All right. That's the stop, end of it. How is our honey production going? It's going pretty well. That's 2,000 liter pallet. And we have 8 of them. All right. That's 16,000 liters of honey, which will be sold in February. And here we go. You can start your work there. Now once again, let's just check that he's doing the work as ordered. Seems to be going correctly. Okay, it's fine, yes. All right. So next we are going to be mowing the extra fields ourselves. I'm gonna take the Massey and do that work. And as you can see, I bought the water tank for this. So let's take the Massey. And let's do some mowing on the smaller new fields.